This information is presented by the Thomas Harriot College of Arts and Sciences Academic Advising and Resource Center. It is designed to provide registration guidance to intended sociology majors. Our advising center houses 7 full-time professional advisors. You will be assigned to one of us because you are an intended major within our college. We will assist you for the first 1 to 2 years. Once you complete certain major requirements, typically after 3 to 4 semesters, you will be officially declared into your major. We will then transition you over to your major department so you can receive a faculty advisor. Your faculty advisor will assist you through graduation. After you complete orientation and register for classes, you will be assigned to someone in our center. He or she will reach out to you via your ECU email account. Your advisor will be listed in Pirate Report, Banner, and DegreeWorks, and you are welcome to reach out to any of us with questions. Sociology offers 2 degrees, the BA, the Bachelor of Arts, and the BS, the Bachelor of Science. Both degrees require 120 hours to graduate and require nearly identical core courses, so you do not have to immediately decide which one to pursue. You have time. The main differences are foreign language and concentrations. The Bachelor of Arts requires foreign language through level 4 while also requiring a minor. The Bachelor of Science does not require foreign language and gives you the option to pursue a minor or one of their 4 concentrations. The concentrations for the Bachelor of Science include Applied Social Research, Law and Society, Marriage and Family, and Social Diversity. Both majors are flexible in that they leave plenty of room, roughly 20 semester hours, for free electives, which makes either degree a good candidate for a double major. Be sure to consult your academic advisor if you have other majors of interest. The catalog also provides an alphabetical list of all the minors we offer. I encourage you to start reviewing these now, and you may even want to take a course in the fall if you want to try some out. This is a sample 4-year plan for sociology majors. I want to stress the word sample because there are many ways for you to graduate in 4 years. Both the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science and Sociology degrees are very flexible. For example, even though we list Sociology 2110, Intro to Sociology, in the first semester, if you are unable to take that course in the fall, you can always start that in the spring and double up on your sociology courses. Also, even though we list English 1100 in the fall, we expect that about half of our students will take English 1100 in the spring, and that is perfectly fine. Also, you'll notice that your first 2 semesters are composed of general education classes. This means if you take general education requirements for your major, you will be on track. And even though we have foreign language listed in your first semester for our Bachelor of Arts majors, it is fine to postpone. You will also see in the final 2 years there is plenty of room to add on a double major and still graduate in 4 years, but we have plenty of time to discuss that. If you are bringing in advanced placement credit, this slide shows you the minimum scores needed and what credit you will be receiving. We typically receive AP scores from the College Board in early July. If you have questions about this, please consult your academic advisor. If you are bringing in college-level transfer credit, you can look up course equivalencies in Banner Self-Service. Just look under the Student tab for course equivalencies. Then select your state and institution. Courses listed have already been approved for transfer credit. If you see courses that transfer over as XXX, that means that while they may transfer to ECU, you may need to work with your academic advisor to get those courses reevaluated by the department to see if they will count towards your degree. Also, if you do not see a course listed, it does not necessarily mean it will not transfer. It just means that, again, you may need to work with your academic advisor to get that course reevaluated by the department. Always consult with your advisor with questions. So how do you know when we have processed your AP scores or college transfer credit? You should look in Banner Self-Service under the Student tab for student records. Then select your academic transcript. Here is an example of how AP credit and college level transfer credit will appear. As you can imagine, ECU receives a lot of transcripts, so we ask for your patience as our admissions and registrar's office staff work hard to process all of these credits. If you do not see your transcript updated by August 1st, please be sure to reach out to your academic advisor for assistance. Now let's talk about fall registration. As you saw from the sample four-year plan, the sociology degrees are very flexible. You should try to get into Introduction to Sociology, which is a required core course for both the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degree. If that is closed, you can start with one of your major electives instead, such as race, gender, and class, courtship and marriage, or global understanding. Ideally, we would like for you to be in one sociology course in the fall. As I mentioned earlier, it is not critical that you decide now whether you wish to pursue the Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science, but if you already know, that is great. Bachelor of Arts students can try starting their foreign language if they want. Bachelor of Science students can try to add either Leadership Studies 1000 or Management Information Systems 2223. You can also add on any general education courses from any category. Let's look at math as an example. You can either take Math 1050, Explorations in Mathematics, or Math 2228, Elementary Statistics. There is no minimum SAT or ACT score needed for either of those math courses. Be sure to register for a minimum of 12 hours for full-time purposes. Let's take a closer look at foreign language. We offer French, German, Ancient Greek, Japanese, Latin, Russian, and Spanish. American Sign Language is not considered a foreign language. Your Bachelor of Arts degree requires foreign language through level 4. The first level, 1001, is for students who have no prior knowledge of a language. If you have prior knowledge, it will be to your benefit to take a placement test and possibly start at a higher level. Let's say you take the placement test and place into the third level of a language. You will then start with level 2003, and once you complete 2003, you would automatically receive placement credit for levels 1 and 2. You would then need to complete level 4, and your language requirement would be complete. For this reason, we recommend students with prior knowledge in language start their language as soon as possible so you don't forget what you learned in high school. We offer online placement tests for French, German, and Spanish. Keep in mind, a test is required for Spanish, even if you want to start in the first level. For test information, please visit our website at www.ecu.edu/foreign. You should have learned about the 40 hours of general education requirements in your orientation module. So now we are going to dive a little deeper into specifics. The first category of general education courses I want to discuss are the natural sciences. You must take at least 7 hours of natural sciences in order to graduate. One of those sciences must include a lab. This slide contains suggestions for all non-science majors. If you're interested in pursuing a health-related pre-professional program, such as pre-med, pre-dental, or pre-pharmacy, then you will need to take different science courses not listed on this screen. Please consult your academic advisor for further guidance. Now let's talk about social sciences. You must complete at least 9 hours of social sciences to graduate, and 2 of those must be from different disciplines or areas. As you can see, there are a lot of options for you to choose from. We offer many courses in African and African American studies, anthropology, economics, ethnic studies, gender studies, geography, history, international studies, linguistics, planning, political science, psychology, and sociology. Because your major, sociology, is a social science, your major courses can also count for this category. Keep in mind, you do need at least one more course outside of sociology as well. Also remember that not every course is offered every semester, so you'll need to check Banner self-service for course availability. You'll also notice some courses have GD or DD listed beside them. This means they also count for your global diversity or domestic diversity credit, which is also required for graduation. Our next categories of general education requirements are humanities and fine arts. Students will need at least one humanity and at least one fine art, plus an additional humanity or fine art to complete this graduation requirement. Students must take 9 hours total to graduate. The humanities include courses such as English literature, classical literature, foreign literature, history, religion, and philosophy. The fine arts category includes art appreciation, intro to dance, the enjoyment of music, jazz appreciation, and intro to theater, just to name a few. Now that you know all your options, it is time to register. Use your registration PIN of 082420 to register for the courses we just discussed. Remember to register for your priority courses first and then fill in the rest. You have plenty of options. You can find step-by-step registration instructions on many websites, including PEER, the registrar's website, and our academic advising website listed on our first slide. We also have a page listing frequent problems you may encounter, so please refer to that. If you have further questions, please email your academic advisor. Now it is time for some important reminders. Don't forget to register for a minimum of 12 hours for full-time billing purposes. And keep in mind that classes that are closed now may open later as students change majors or adjust their schedules, so keep checking Banner regularly throughout the summer. Check your ECU email daily and be sure to explore our academic advising website for more great resources, including links to your major department's homepage. And finally, get to know your undergraduate catalog, because your advisor will provide advice, but ultimately you will be responsible for following the requirements in that catalog. Be sure to follow the virtual orientation schedule throughout the rest of the summer so you can learn all about your major and perhaps even double major opportunities. You'll also learn about the great resources available to you at ECU. Be sure to review your admissions checklist to make sure you have taken care of everything. And finally, always communicate with your academic advisor if you have questions or concerns. We are here to help. Advisors will be assigned sometime after you complete your orientation and once you register for classes. You can view your advisor's name in PyReport, Banner, or DegreeWorks. Your advisor will review your schedule and send you an email to your ECU email account. As you can imagine, we have a lot of incoming freshmen, so your patience is appreciated. If you have a question that you feel is urgent and have not been assigned an advisor, please email our ECU advising account at THCAS@ecu.edu with your name, Banner ID, intended major, and your question, and we will assist you. Have a great summer, and above all, stay safe. We look forward to seeing you in the fall, and congratulations on your admission to East Carolina University.